510. Welcome back to another episode. Energy powder? Okay. You know, I've never learned so much about Pokemon in my entire life until I started playing Kaizo Ironmon. Quite literally, back when I played, I didn't care about IVs, I didn't care about Pokemon abilities, I cared very little about super effectiveness of attacks, and I care very little about secondary effects either. I think I always basically optimize my movesets toward making sure having 4 different attacks or 4 attack moves. I've never kept like status effects. I never kept a bunch of things actually. So now that I'm playing Kaizo Ironmon, I'm doing a lot more than I used to, I guess. I'm thinking a lot more. Like every move I make is a little bit slightly more calculated. Before I didn't even know stab move was a thing. I've always just been like, oh cool. I hit lightly. Anyway, that was kind of sad. Next, it's 5:11. Not the time, but the attempt. And you know what's the saddest thing about, what took me so long to learn in Pokemon? Like, I'd never learned this until Kaizo Ironmon. I had no idea that there was a difference between physical move and special attacks. Like, and it goes without saying, like, I didn't know about moves that make contact versus moves that didn't make contact. So for the longest time, to me, it was just attack and status moves. That's it. That was my entire world. Didn't care about anything else. I just kind of went on my merry way. Okay. This is gonna be rough. Okay. Next. 512. The only thing that I did that wasn't atrocious when playing Pokemon was I built a team around my favorite Pokemon. And I think like pretty much everyone did too back then. Or not back then. Whenever you play a Pokemon game, like unless you were hardcore, you probably just built a team of your favorite Pokemon. Plus, like you probably also made sure you didn't have just 6 Watermons. You had like a variety, right? You tried to pick your favorite across the spectrum of types there are. So you probably tried to like build a team that was reasonably diverse. So you try to find a favorite mon in the fire types, in the dragon types, the water types, the lightning types. Unless there was I don't think there was ever a type where you didn't find anything, if I'm not mistaken. Like there's always a type where you just like everything about it. Actually, what am I saying? What I meant to say is like there's always a type where there's always a Pokemon that you like in every type is what I'm trying to say. I don't think I myself have a type where I didn't find a favorite Pokemon in. Or like a Pokemon that I liked. Next, 513, right? 513? Yeah, right? Yeah, so I think if I had like a least favorite type, it would be bug type Pokemon. But even in bug type Pokemon, like I had a favorite. When I played the original not FireRed, the Red and Blue, I always had a Butterfree because that was my favorite Pokemon in that category or type. Regardless of whether it was strong or not, I didn't care. I didn't know. I just had one because I liked Butterfree from the show, so that's why I always had it in my team. And I'm pretty sure we're doomed here with a Loafer. I don't think we have a chance. Oh my god, that did like no damage. She got splash! Okay, that's kind of weird. I'm loafing. Why did you splash when you had Sidekick? Splash some more, please. Man. You just tried to lure me in. Made me think I had a chance to win. Next. 514. I think the last Pokemon game I played was Sun and Moon on the DS? 3DS? One of those. I don't think I've played, aside from Pokemon Go, I don't think I've played anything past Sun and Moon. I think by the time Sun and Moon came around, like, I've already started getting tired of the formula that Pokemon does with all the games. The main reason I even played Sun and Moon was because I was gifted it, and that was the reason why I played it. So I didn't really even actively try to play it. I forgot Hydro Cannon had a charge turn. RIP. Next, 515. This might be my last attempt for the night. We'll see how quickly this one goes. Magnemite. Okay, I think we're pretty much doomed here too. Yeah. Anyway, back to my Pokemon chat. The only one that I regret not playing is probably the Legends Arceus. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but that's probably the one that I thought was most intriguing since Sun and Moon. Crabhammer? I don't know, man. Iron Defense, cause like our special attack is quite like not useful. Jump Kick. But it's probably gonna do no damage. We're not dead somehow? Anywho, it was nice knowing you, Sudowoodo. See you guys in the next episode.
Back to the lab again.